Okay, so we just rocked up at duty free. You know, every trip's got to have a new scent. So we're at the Joe Malone. It's my favourite one. I'm going to pick up some presents for the fam as well. Get it extra cheap. So we're going to go for these ones, some for my nan and my mum, and then this one for me. We just got to Milan. My hotel's miles away, and the taxis are so expensive here, so we've got the bike. I thought it would be a fun way to go see Milan. Let's do it. Welcome to the vlog. So today is day one of what's going to be a fun few days in Milan, Italy. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Kobe Ho. I'm a self-made entrepreneur coming into my second year of running an advertising agency. My goal when starting out was just to create a lifestyle where I can work from my laptop. I pretty much hop around all of the different coffee shops in the world. I've never been to Milan before, but apparently it's got some of the best coffee shops in the world. So we're going to kick it off by going to the famous Ralph Lauren bar. Trip is not over the weekend, so it's going to be a productive trip. I need to be working on my laptop, so got meetings pretty much all day until 5 PM. Later on I'm going to go out for a nice dinner. So yeah, we're going to be using this as the coffee office. So I've learned an interesting lesson today. If you ask for a latte in Italy, apparently that means milk, so they just bring you milk. So you have to ask for a latte macchiato if you want an English latte. If you're anything like me and you find it quite difficult to focus, one of the biggest life hacks that I've learned is that if you change up your environment and you go to places which inspire you and have maybe just different settings where you can take inspo about the interior or like the architecture of the building or just mixing up your environment, that's a great way to spark creativity and get new ideas. So this type of place, old money style bar, I'm actually looking forward to just locking in, smashing these calls. So we're currently on the 28th of November, so coming to the end of the year. So this month at the moment we're on 23k, it is less than we did last month, so hopefully we can have a productive time in Milan and bump these numbers up. I'm in quite a lot of pain walking to lunch because every time I go away I usually just buy like a pair of like unbranded white trainers. I got these from Boohoo and oh my god, like literally bleeding. That's probably one of the most beautiful buildings I've ever seen in my life. That is crazy. Mad view of Milan up here. I'm gonna come here and grab some lunch and I'm gonna take some more client calls from the restaurant. That's stunning. Conversion rates, you're looking at like 1 in 3 inquiries, because some people they're just like window shopping, some people you won't be the right fit for either. Now, have you ever seen something more beautiful than that? Pistachio stuffed croissant. So I'm absolutely massive on stuff like this. I think your environment is going to have a massive impact on your stay. Now that's one of the best things that you can invest in if you're doing anything which is to do with creative work. Your environment is going to have a big impact on the way that you think. It's been a pretty productive day. I'm kind of going for like my first night out in Milan. We're going to see one of the locals. Nowhere to come. I literally just typed in on TikTok most expensive restaurants, and apparently this one's really good. Get a nice overview of the city. So yeah, I'll show you what it looks like inside. So whilst we're just getting the starters in and the drinks, had the first invoice paid. So that takes care of a little bit of that 800 days. We're gonna go off to the restaurant. I actually thought we were gonna eat here, but we did it in the end. So we're gonna go to a traditional Italian restaurant. So we've actually ended up at the wrong restaurant. I thought I booked a different one, but we can't find it. Apparently they've got 3 different variations of it. Definitely better. Absolutely stunning building. Boys pulling up in the Tesla. We're in the terrace club at the moment. It's like one of the rooftop bars in Milan. It turns into a club, no. actually pretty good. See the Gucci building from here. I don't know where we're getting on. I tried to go there earlier, but they told me it was closed. Don't think it's closed though. Just didn't want me to go. So first night over in Milan, we're not going on a bad one tonight. Like I said, I have come here actually midweek, so that means we've got a lot of work. We've got the first course tomorrow bright and early at 8 AM. But I absolutely smashed these sales calls. So day 2, just woke up. The plan today was to go to Lake Garda, but unfortunately it's like 2 hours away. I don't really want to waste like 4 hours of the day on that, especially because all morning we're going to be taking in, hopefully this loads, all morning we've got about 6 client calls today. So hopefully they're going to go well. So we've actually just ventured out of the main part of Milan. We've come to kind of the outskirts. It's a beautiful place. I don't actually know the name. I definitely won't be able to pronounce it. But super nice river, loads of little cafes by the bar. It's surprisingly not that cold given it's near December. So just gonna grab some food here and then we're gonna go check out some of the other tourist attractions. We'll see what's around here.
Ah.
Don't get me in.
Oh my god, yes.
Look who it is. It's our friend from the other day.
I'm sorry.
80 euros discount.
No, I'm sorry.
This is so nice, just like a random park in the middle of Milan. Change of plan right now. I'm not gonna go out for dinner and drinks. In fact, we're gonna go to the TC Thermal Spa. Before I came to Milan, one of my friends recommended me this. Apparently it's one of the most maddest spas in the world. They've even got a storm room. So it's like a room with fake clouds, fake lighting and raindrops. So I'm excited to go check this out. To be fair, I think this will actually be good for me. I need to remember that this trip is actually a work trip. Like, you know, if you're coming in midweek, you gotta be dialed in, you gotta focus. I've been saying to my flatmate for ages that I need just like a few hours where I can just sit down and reflect. I think this is going to be one of the best times to do that. I can actually strategize about, you know, my goals coming into the new year and what I want to do. So there's got to be no better place to do that than a nice spa. You know, sometimes just going into a spa and like just looking into the sky is exactly what's needed. You know, most entrepreneurs and probably most people, to be honest, like everyone's game to like put the work ethic out, just be hustle, hustle, hustle. But sometimes you just need like a couple of hours to be alone with your own thoughts, be in solitude and actually reflect on what you're trying to do. As we've done this, one of the invoices that's coming from earlier, not one of the biggest ones, just a small email marketing project, but a quick 400 for the day as well. I'm actually literally texting a client right now, trying to get through one of the final invoices that I sent for the week as well. That one would be for another 600. So yeah, remote style working. If you can create something where you can work from your laptop, you can do it in the spa. In like the sauna and stuff, what I was really reflecting on was just how sensitive things are. Like your entire life can really change just off one minor decision. So only last year did I feel like things were kind of going well for me, and that was not coincidence. Like, I've been trying for a long time. Like anyone that knows me personally, I've done all sorts, from like, you know, trying to start clothing brands which I literally went completely broken, to I was doing tennis lessons in lockdown, illegally apparently. I was doing tennis lessons in lockdown on like park courts where me and one of my best friends had to sweep all of the leaves off. Literally during that time I was on universal credit as well, like literally universal credit. So, you know, all of these things can happen so quickly, the defining factors is your decision making. For me, big turning points in my life were knowing when to pivot. Now, marketing, obviously, nobody initially starts out super passionate in that. It's just weird how things can happen. So for me, my story is I started a clothing brand, learned the skills on how to sell online. There's no better training than learning to sell clothes, because you know, if someone doesn't know your brand, you literally you're having to persuade that person to buy your stuff from never hearing of you before. Whereas in advertising, like, this person's probably decided that they want to get their teeth fixed, for example. It's just a case of who are they going to get it done with. So today is our final day in Milan, but we've got a super busy work day. So I've got calls now up until about 3 p.m. and I've got to be at the airport at 6 p.m. So the plan is to hopefully smash these out, edit up a few videos for a couple of clients. Then I'm going to try get one more lunch in Italy because the food is so good. Alright, so we're literally still stranded in the lobby of the hotel, but I smashed out about 5 sales calls there. They went really good. Closed one guy at a rate of 800, so just about to send the invoice now. So the total over the last few days has been 1.8k. I'm hoping to get another £1,000 deal sorted today. I'm hoping when I go out for lunch later on and that gets sorted, but yeah, we'll stay tuned for that one. It's my favourite bit. Bye. Finish off our awesome few days in Milan. We're going to be going to the mother of all coffee shops, and it's the Starbucks Reserve. I think this is the bougiest Starbucks ever. Probably the biggest Starbucks I've ever seen. This place is huge. This is actually crazy. You have to be waiting to be seated in Starbucks. It's like, it's like being in a posh restaurant. Mad. Take their coffee very seriously here. So just as we're about to wrap the vlog up, I just had one of the invoices from yesterday cleared. This one was for £1,000. So all in, over the 3 days, we've done 2.8k and we've had an amazing time in Milan. As always, if you're interested in marketing or if you're just looking to connect, you can find me on Instagram at kobe.m.ho, or if you want to have more of my marketing content, make sure you're following kobe.m.ho.marketing, where I'm giving away all of my best tips and tricks completely free in short form content. Thanks for watching, guys.